So a technocrat really comes to life here because in Revelation, this one man who finally stands up and takes charge is linked to a phrase, this really interesting phrase, the number of his name. Mm-hmm. And here we have in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, a number and a name linked together. Well, that's computer science. And so whoever this guy is, he's going to be deep into computer science of some kind because he's got the number of everybody who lives on planet Earth. And something about that number maybe gets inserted into your palm or tattooed, who knows what. But it all sounds like information processing to me, which is what we've been talking about. Therefore, information processing and kingdom sort of come together in our era.
It's as if the Lord has allowed, I would say, 2020 through 2024 as a test case, because if we look at that era of not just the United States, but the rest of the world, under the pandemic, as just one example, you have lots of conversations about, again, medical procedures and other things. I'm trying not to use the word. Everybody knows what it is. All this new technology, the mRNA technology and other things. But what did you have there? You had censorship. Any sort of dissenting voice was silenced. You had people being canceled. Again, you had other information being extended into other parts of the world. Again, through Bill Gates as an example, he's promoting this new quote technology around the world. But what you see is one of the reasons why the world, whether, again, it was through Twitter, because Twitter is now, of course, bought by Elon Musk, Facebook, YouTube, which is a Google platform, and all of those censored information that was not part of the enticing narrative. So the government did not or could not control, and we see this now going on in Europe. The United States government, the president, whatever, administration, could not directly control the flow of information. So in order to have a dictatorship, which we know the Antichrist will, whether it's in the political realm, again, religious or economic realm, or religion, in order to guide the narrative of information in whatever field you have, you've got to control the conversation. That's why our First Amendment, free speech, they knew that back in the 1700s. But what did you see? Facebook, censored, Twitter censored, we saw Google censoring. Well, that just happens to be, those are all led by super rich, wealthy technocrats. All that was done by these non-governmental figures. Now, granted, we're hearing now from Zuckerberg, I think he's lying, but now he's playing the victim. Oh, the Biden administration forced me to censor people. I would have never done it. I'm all for free speech. I think he's just lying through his teeth.
I think it's time that we pulled out your sheet of paper. Mondo prepared a list, and I think this list has a lot of meaning when you view it, because it's talking about power. In my opinion, it's talking about technology, it's talking about influence, it's talking about intellect and invention, but it's really talking about power. People who have real, not to be doubted power. Read this list and also the numbers that go with it, which I think are staggering.
Well, this is a list from Forbes. This was the Forbes Middle East. People can look it up. And I just was looking at the top 10 richest people in the world as of January 1st. It's hard to get an updated number. But as I prefaced this list, we'll go back to the definition, the second entry for the Greek lexicon for basileus, one who possesses unusual or transcendent power.
Yes.
Okay. Now, on this list are the 10 richest people as of January 1st, not too long ago. Elon Musk. He jumped up to $421 billion. Jeff Bezos.
Say that again.
Yeah, this is just 2 years ago. He was only at 220.
You can hardly believe this number, but $421 and 21, actually 0.2 billion.
Yeah, we don't want to rob them of 200 million, do we?
Who cares about the 0.2? Little things.
That would change my life.
It would. But this list, let's go on with it. Because
So
it tells us a lot.
It tells us a lot. Elon Musk, 421 billion. Jeff Bezos from Amazon, 233 billion. Larry Ellison, 209 billion. He is from, I believe he's from Oracle, another software company.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Meta, 202 billion. Bernard Arnault, he's from France. He does all sorts of like home goods and stuff like that. So he's the only European on here, or non-American. 168 billion. Larry Page, 156 billion. Sergey Brin, he's from Google. Both of these guys are from Google. 149 billion. Warren Buffett, he's into stocks and other investments. 141 billion. Steve Ballmer, he used to partner with. He's from Microsoft, another software company. 124 billion. Jensen Huang, another tech industry guy, 117 billion. Bill Gates actually dropped off the top 10, but he's still up there, 100 billion. He's certainly in the top 20. So the question that we have is, do these 10 people, with their, like you mentioned in your original article, incalculable wealth from my brain, are they, just using the definition, do they possess unusual or transcendent power or influence? Absolutely they do.